Do you know your own value? I certainly didn't. And if you don't know your personality, you won't even know this for yourself. And you're going to look externally in all your relationships. Your value should be based on knowingness of how you value yourself within your personality. We also feel valued when people treat us well. And similarly, when they don't treat us well, we don't feel valuable. When you know your own value, how someone treats you does not change your value. What they say or do doesn't lessen who you are, unless you allow them. Sometimes we can beat ourselves up with our mistakes. Mistakes are just mistakes. And similar to the film production industry, they keep doing retakes until they get it the way they like it. Without our mistakes, we wouldn't gain experience and learn to grow into advancing and becoming better. More money, driving a new car, living in a big house, or being a CEO does not make you more valuable as a person. It can make you more influential or be seen as more influential. And that's all superficial stuff. Possessions can temporarily make you feel valuable. When, a lot of times when we're down, we will go out shopping for a new outfit, and the clothes sort of bring us up and make us feel better about ourselves. Whether you wear Gucci or Goodwill, your value is still who you are inside. The only difference is how you feel about yourself. You devalue yourself when you allow others to make how you feel about yourself, whether it's good or bad. You devalue them when you let them make you feel bad. And we spend a lot of time in our life attempting to feel good about proving ourselves with our partner, with our families, with our parents, with our bosses, and significant others. We want to impress them. We want to prove that we are okay. Take the pressure off yourself. You are valuable in just who you are. Finding out our value by attempting to impress others can take a lot of energy, and it's never ending. One person might find you valuable and another might not, depending on how they react to you based to your personality, their personalities. And you can be doing exactly the same thing. That's what gets so confusing. Well, I'm the same in all these relationships, but some people are holding me off and some are welcoming me in. People are fickle. They can love who you are one day, and then you can have a disagreement, and they can completely switch, leaving you feel defenseless if you are relying on them. And we can spend a lifetime looking for approval from our parents and significant others. If you don't know who you are without them, then you are going to be lost when approval is withdrawn. That is giving the power over to others and leaving your identity in their hands, and that can feel very, very powerless. People are going to let you down. They have their own issues and insecurities. We've all had experiences where we felt criticized and had negative things said about us. In some cases, there is jealousy, and that's why they criticize you. Or they feel that you think you're better than them, and so they attempt to criticize you to bring you down to their level. Stop letting others make you feel inferior. Messed up people can hurt you. Hurt people hurt other people. Putting the power in other people's hands can affect your destiny. Staying in insecurities can hold you back in your career and can determine what kind of partner that you select. Low self-esteem attracts low self-esteem. There was great statements in the movie Pretty Woman where she said, people put you down enough, you start to believe it. The bad stuff is easier to believe. You ever notice that? I thought that was a fabulous line. When I learned my own personality Enneagram type, I was amazed. When I read my profile, it told me a lot about my strengths and my patterns. See, our personality is formed by about the age of 7 in our family of origin. We look out and we form a belief that we need to be a certain way and play a certain role in order to get the most love and attention and to fit in with our similarities. Those patterns become our roles, and we identify ourselves with those. Well, that's just who I am. But it's not who you are. It's the patterns that you have created that makes you think that's who you are. So when I learned about my personality, I learned that I like to look after people, nurture for them, care for them, put other people first. I had a need to be needed. And I didn't understand why that was until I learned my personality, which is that I'm looking for connection. I'm looking for that need to be needed. If people need me, then there's value in that. And so that was really confusing because that need to be needed was an asset, and it also was a liability because I sabotaged myself using those patterns. And I'll show you on this, the Enneagram diagram here. So as a 2 supporter, I like to feel connected, nurture, care, have a need to be needed. For the 1 perfectors, who are all about being structured and organized, and they have the need to be right in order to be valued. So if I came along and said, well, here, I want to help, this is what you should be doing, ooh, there can be walls and barriers for that. And I could have broke boundaries there. The 3 achiever personality that focuses on achievements and goals, they like any help they can get, so they might be more open to my needing to help them, especially if it's going to help them move forward and achieve. The 4 expressor personality, which is more sensitive, more caring, more emotional, they are going to like the attention. And the 2 supporter can give them a lot of understanding and non-judgment. So the expressor can feel much better about themselves. The 5 contemplator, the thinkers, are the most introverted of all the types, and there's going to be there's going to be boundaries. Being the most introverted, they're not open to a lot of help from other people. They get their own help by searching for knowledge, data, and facts. The 6 questioner is the most anxious, and they are the personality that worries a lot, that's looking for assurance so they can get safety and security. So they will be open to the 2 supporters helping and caring and validation. The 7 optimister is always fun. They're always looking for the next adventure. They're the least structured of all the personality types, and they're the ones who, they don't like restrictions. So the 2 supporter can maybe get in too close, too fast. They may not like that. The 8 asserter is a personality that likes to dominate and control the situation. They're great leaders. So if you're paying attention to them, they like that nurturing and supporting and caring, as long as you don't challenge them in their need to control. The 9 peace seeker is easygoing, no conflict, peace and harmony, and they may like the attention from the 2 supporter, but it also can be intrusive, their patterns, so they may need to exert themselves to maintain their identity and independence, because they also get lost with other people. The 2 supporter and the 9 peace seeker are the personalities that put other people first and really aren't good at being aware of their own needs, so they're not great at communicating them. The Enneagram is a fascinating model that can help you become the person you're meant to be by showing you all your patterns. It gives you consciousness and awareness of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how to change those patterns. And for me, that has been life-changing. My personality helped me put together all the pieces of the puzzle of who I am and what I do and why I do it. And I still get stuck in overhelping and sometimes overstepping my barriers. I am a work in progress. It's a natural unconscious trait that I've done for so many years, and now I manage it very differently for the most part. I often ask if they'd like some insight or would they like me to help them, because before that I would do a lot of helping that was not very good for other people. It was disempowering. I would be more vested in the outcome of helping them than empowering them to help themselves. So those are some of the things I learned about myself. If you want to know your own value, and I believe it's absolutely fundamental that you learn your personality type, because each personality has their own core fundamental emotional needs to get loved and to understand what their value is. My name is Eileen Head. I'm a personality and relationship expert. On my website, eileenhead.com, I have lots of free resources for you. You can start by taking the personality quiz and learning what your personality type is. I have an online relationship program called Get Love the Way You Need, where it very specifically tells you what you're needing from your partner, what you need from them, and all about how to put your relationships together and learn how to grow. I also have a free clarity relationship call. Call me, let's chat, let's figure out what's going on in your relationships, because you don't need to struggle. There is a way to figure them out and understand yourself and relate to other people. So thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to put my website link under this video, and be sure to connect, because the Enneagram can give you the foundation of who you are. Now that I know this, nothing throws me sideways. Even when I was going through my divorce, when people were rejecting me and judging me, I knew who I was, so I didn't get lost. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's been helpful to you. eileenhead.com